Hello everyone, welcome to Imperfect Skin. My name is Judith and I'm here to help you to achieve the best skin you can possibly have with a proper skincare routine. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out any of the upcoming videos. Today, we are going to address one of the viral skincare trends on TikTok, which is putting potatoes on your zits. TikTok is really a wild place where a lot of the skincare tips and tricks, even some that are really outlandish, got viral and spread to all of us. So if you are on TikTok, you probably would have seen people taping a huge slice of potato on their face, claiming that it will help with their acne.
This morning, oh my god, I woke up with this thing. Oh my god. It hurts so bad. It's like throbbing on my forehead. So I'm gonna try the potato trick. This, and I'm gonna tape it to my head. Supposedly, the potato is supposed to suck the stuff out of the zit and then make it, like, the swelling go away. I will update you guys in like 6 or 7 hours. Thank God I work from home because okay, it's actually been like 4 hours, but I have to go to the nail salon. Oh my god!
Okay, let's hope that doesn't stick to my eyebrows. I'll show you the results tomorrow. Definitely not as swollen as it was last night, but when I took the potato off, it bled quite a lot, so I don't know if it's going to scar, but I mean, it's worked really well.
So does it really work? Is there any scientific data that is backing this up? Well, personally, I don't think this trend is as bad as the others we saw, like putting lemon on your skin or doing derma rolling at home. This is actually quite benign, but I still don't fully agree to this. I will get to that later in this video. But let's first talk about how potatoes may benefit our skin. First, there is the fact that starch soothes inflammation and absorb oil, and potatoes are rich in starch. Second, potatoes are really rich in vitamin C, which helps to minimize the risk of developing dark spots as a pimple resolves. Third, potatoes contain an enzyme which called the catecholase, which is thought to brighten the skin and also eliminate the dark spots. How potatoes may help to cure acne. Acne is an inflammatory condition that could be influenced by cytokines. Cytokines are molecules released by our cells to regulate the inflammation, the immunity, and also the production of our blood cells and also the platelets. There is a study back in 2013 on mice showing that potatoes have potential anti-inflammatory effect in the skin extract, which give a slight merit to the effectiveness of the potato hack. There are also studies that found that potatoes have a chemical compound called glycoalkaloids and other chemical compounds that have potential to reduce the cytokines, thereby reduce the inflammations. Up until here, you might be asking, there are studies showing potatoes are beneficial for skin and acne, so why is it not recommended? Well, even though some research exists, it is not enough to justify that potato trick is the way to go and that you should toss all your topical acne creams and gels to the side, especially when the said research is not really being tested on human skin for the purpose of curing acne, and a lot of the so-called research are being done on social media platforms by the non-professionals. It is also important to remember that the results TikTok users have seen so far is anecdotal, meaning it is based on individual results and not the clinical evidence. How to use potatoes in skincare. So we saw a lot of the TikTokers just tape the potato on their face, some even leave it overnight. This is not the way that a dermatologist would recommend, even though I don't think any dermatologist would recommend potato trick as opposed to the tried and tested benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid or sulfur.
Sorry to burst your bubble, the potato trick for acne does not work. There are no randomized controlled trials of putting raw potato on your skin for anything, let alone acne or hyperpigmentation. While it's unlikely to harm you, avoid it if you're allergic to latex. You could cross-react and have a bad reaction.
Hey everybody, okay, I'm seeing this a lot lately. Ooh, big cluster of cysts. Not fun, especially in a convex surface. Any pimple on a round surface tends to scar. Be careful. Everybody's been using this trick. What is it with these studs lately? I don't get it. But okay, let's see. She's gonna put this on overnight. You have to be careful not to contaminate your little potato peel because you can introduce bacteria, and this chick is planning on leaving on at night. So my favorite thing for an overnight treatment is the benzoyl peroxide spot treatment. But all right, let's see what happens. She's gonna put it on overnight. This tape is gonna sit there. I guarantee you it's affecting her sleep. But what does a stud or a potato actually do? Potatoes are full of starch. And when you put on starchy potato on your thing, on your forehead or a pimple, it draws up fluid. So something swollen becomes flatter like it did. But that's all it's really doing is sucking out that fluid. I'm not sure.
Anyway, here is how to do it if you really want to give it a try. However, here is a caution for those that are intended to try. Of course, if it is for an occasional pimple, somehow you have run out of your spot treatments, there is no harm trying it, even though I won't really recommend this due to the lack of clinical evidence on the efficiency. However, if you are allergic to latex, please do not try this trick. There is a link between potato allergy and also the latex allergy. Remember that you will have to patch test before applying anything new to your face. So what are the alternatives to potato hack? Of course, unless you are allergic to latex, there is not really any harm in trying this hack out. But remember, benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid are still the more effective way to treat acne or pimple. I know it could be really tempting to try this potato hack, especially when what you need is just right there in your kitchen cabinet, but like I said, there is not enough clinical evidence to warrant its effectiveness. If you really like the feeling of covering your pimple with something to help it recover, I would still recommend to use a pimple patch or a hydrocolloid bandage on the pimple. This would actually help to suck out the goo and also prevent yourself from touching it, preventing the pimple from any further infection or inflammation, thus helping the pimple to recover faster. Of course, it would still be best for you to visit a dermatologist for a design treatment plan, which may include the use of prescription retinol. So, have you tried a potato trick yourself, or have you been tempted to try it out? If you have done it, do share your thoughts of it in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out any of the upcoming videos. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!